We just can't help ourselves, can we? Oh, that is just too cool. Broken Bow, Oklahoma here for the Broken Bow Savages, I guess, for the high school team. At the Walmart here. This is not the regular super Walmart. This is a small town Walmart. It's been a while since I've been in one of these. Very different from the Walmarts of modern day in the bigger towns. A little darker, you don't have all the skylights everywhere. But it's got everything that Walmart can offer. Howdy y'all, Michael here. We're in Hockatown, Oklahoma right now. Still traveling. We're gonna spend some vacation time out here with the family. Getting a rental cabin somewhere nearby here. I'll get you the exact place a little bit later. But we're just gonna get out in the woods in the cabin and relax and have some fun, check out the shops here. Come hang out with us. We're gonna check out this place called Grateful Head. It's a pizza place with a tap room and a beer with antlers and a bow tie. So we're gonna check out the Grateful Head pizza oven here. We opted to eat outside, and this is a nice, cool patio setup here. When I say nice and cool, we're enjoying a nice little breeze here. I do like the old school vibe of this place. Y'all remember those TVs? Back when you couldn't steal TV because you break your back? A little close-up of what we're dealing with here.
Dip it in red.
I can tell you right now, we did not like the pizza. We're home. Nice.
Cute.
It's quaint.
It's quaint and cute.
I like the table.
I like this one because it's bigger.
Wait, shh. Okay, make sure I don't need a lot of noise. What's this? It feels good in here. I don't
What's
know.
this?
I don't know.
Mama.
19 or something. Lightning and everything. The power, lights and everything.
Oh.
It's really tough to build this fire. One of the hardest fires that you ever have to build. Y'all remember from the last video, we forgot to bring the pickled quail eggs to my mom's house to taste test them. So are you anxious for this?
Nervous.
Nervous? Okay. I don't know if I've ever had a quail egg, period. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, put it in a little bowl, and we're just gonna pick it up with our grubby hands. Get the pickle juice out here. Just one. And two, okay? If y'all want to see what it looks like, that's it right there. Don't think I can get it in focus or not, but We're gonna sure try. Alright, here you go, Noah. 1, 2, 3. I think we need a second one. What'd you think of that? 1,
Sour.
2, 3. I'm gonna bite in a minute. The middle is creamy.
Yeah. It's a little hot.
There's jalapenos in there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna say these are awesome. I really like these. These are awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have one more. You want one?
Sure.
I think we're gonna eat the whole jar here. Don't tell anybody. They're really good. Oh my gosh. There you go. Awesome. Taking a little walk through the neighborhood. The majority of these are vacation rentals. This one's called the Rowdy Rooster. This nice large one right here is actually a private one. It doesn't look like it's for rent at all. In fact, there's signs all over the place that said private property, no trespassing. Cameras set up everywhere. But these are all very, very nice. Another Beaver's Bend vacation getaway. And this one's kind of cool. 3 stories.
Oh, wow. So 3 families.
Or however many you want.
With wraparound,
This
porches.
This one's called Lost Lake Treehouse.
There's a new one back here. See that?
Yeah, they're still building them out here. They're still selling lots of building. They're pretty pricey out here because a lot of it is income for the people that own the places. And if you're so inclined, want to have one to have your own, maybe make it a rental property. This one's for sale for $928,000. One thing to note about being around this place is that you can hear nature everywhere around here. Good morning. It's Saturday, May 15th, 2021. And this is so incredibly peaceful out here. You still hear the road noise, but you're hearing nature as well. New construction here. Very, very nice.
It's so bears, right?
You like this?
Yeah.
It's funny that I don't think other animals know how that they can go like this.
I love that porch.
They just like let their hands hang.
Well, this tastes that's energy.
This one's called Arrowhead Lodge. Watch out.
No, Ryan, bears' hands are so heavy that they can't.
never more than 90 degrees. 9 minutes. And the clean cleanse.
Justification to American history. This was the first anywhere, anytime.
So we're going to check out this lake here. This is Broken Bow Lake.
She just falls in.
This whole thing's designed to float. If the water level gets up, this whole thing goes up with it. Is any of this floating?
Yeah, it's floating right here.
Oh, it is floating right here?
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it
Dude,
is.
we're floating now.
Yeah, we're floating.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm scared or something.
It is.
This looks to be a big houseboat lake.
Hey, Ryan.
I love it.
It's not a huge lake, which is kind of cool that they have a houseboat lake here.
Well, we're not.
I can hear the generators going on one of the boats there.
Oh, the one with the people on it right behind me. That's nice.
Big. That houseboat.
Hello.
That's a 3-story houseboat there.
I like the other
Beavers, Bend. So there must be a restaurant down here or something. Wow, she is a
You don't know about that? You can't get that one.
There's a lot of famous trout fishing around here. It looks like there's some trails going down here. Pretty steep. But just looking at the parking lot we pulled over at, there's a few vehicles here. So you gotta be willing to make that hike all the way down this trail here. Very different from a state park in Texas. We have yet to find a front gate or anything here. This is a swim beach here. Kind of connecting up with the Broken Bow Lake area. And please do not feed the fears. They do have rentals out here. Just a closer look at these paddle boats. A little different format than what we're used to. Looks like you can hold 4 to maybe 5 people on these. And they're on pontoons.
train. I want to get on a train. Is it for adults?
No.
Actually, a train trip through this.
All the courses.
Trail rides.
Oh yeah, they do have horseback riding. It's on the sign too. There's the train tracks right there. It's a narrow gauge. Let's go check it out and see what's there.
Just check. We'll just look.
It might be worth it.
I'm too hungry.
I'm not good.
I mean, it's really pretty. I'm gonna make some ribs here. I'm gonna start with 4 cups of apple juice. As you can tell, I'm going to measure very carefully since there's no markings whatsoever on this measure here. And we got this about 2. I'm going to pour 1 more of these. About 4. Hopefully we won't get any copy strikes on the music in the back. So I just added 4 cups, approximate cups of apple juice. I'm going to add this apple cider vinegar. We're going to measure this one uber carefully. So 1 chug, 2 chugs. And a little splash there. And we're going to set it to simmer. Where is simmer? Or saute. We're going to set it to saute and let it sit there and wait for it to start steaming. So now we got it steaming, so the next step is to get the ribs out. And Morgan helped me rub in all the ribs here. We got 2 racks of ribs with the garlic salt and the Buc-ee's rub that we got earlier this week. Okay, here are the ribs that we prepared earlier today, about 11 o'clock today. We're waiting for this to start steaming, and we're going to put the ribs in now. And let me get this open. No, can you help me hold the bags here, sir? Now I am going to glove up because this stuff is messy. Okay. You just hold that bag right there. 1 second. Try not to get any goober on you. Okay. That looks good already, doesn't it? I guarantee you don't want to eat it right now, though.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, we're trying to get meat side down. So we're going to start with that. And we'll do the next one. Meat side down. Trying to figure out which side is inside down. Okay, there we go. Ooh, these are looking good. They're smelling good too, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Upside down on this one.
This one made a little curve.
And upside down on this one. Alright. I'm telling you, it's incredibly messy. So I'll fill it up just a bit more. It's nice and steamy there. I'm going to take the lid. I'm going to cap it. I'm going to switch that off. We're going to do meat or stew. And I'm going to do 35 minutes just to start it out with. And that's going to sit there and not start the timer until it pressurizes. Once it pressurizes, timer starts and then we'll turn off the heat or put it more of a warming heat at the 35-minute mark, 36 minutes. What I like to do is let it sit there and depressurize on its own for 5 minutes before I pop the top. And we'll go check it out when we get back. Okay, just taking the pan out, getting ready for the ribs. They still have half an hour, but it doesn't mean we can't work ahead here. I'm gonna grab some aluminum foil here. We're gonna put a couple sheets down here. What we're gonna do with the ribs, once they are done with the first step, is we're gonna put the oven at 400 degrees. And we're gonna lay the right ribs down here. And we're gonna put this Trader Joe's Carolina Gold barbecue sauce on there and just coat the meaty side. Leave the other side blank. That will be plenty on there. But one little tidbit that I'm going to do here is I'm going to put some olive oil on here. Just kind of drizzle it here, and I'm going to smear it around with a paper towel, just so we don't have the meat sticking too terribly much. So let me put a good little bit there. I'm going to just smear that on there. Now that'll be the next step. Just to keep it all from sticking. When I say a half hour or so, it's gonna actually take a bit longer, because that little safety valve thing needs to seal shut. And once that thing's sealed shut, then it will start pressurizing. And once it detects it's fully pressurized, then it'll start the 35-minute timer. And it just sealed shut. Ryan is working on starting a fire here. Well, it looks like you got something started. Flames are a good thing.
I found this piece right here is really dry. I put it under there. It's like this.
Yeah, right over there is a stump where they just cut a tree down. Looks like they dumped all the bark over here. During certain times of the year, they will actually provide you firewood. But I think we got plenty here, and we bought a big bag up front of the store a little earlier today.
Aha! Only a lighter needed.
That's it. We got a fire roaring.
Doesn't smell too good.
That's definitely pine. Good job, Ryan. That's an awesome fire. My son, of all people, asked, "Where's the fire extinguisher?" We had to dig around. Carolyn found a small one, a small, slender one, in the data closet, where all the cable TV and the data lines go. They don't have fire extinguishers around here. Don't think that would fly around. I don't think that would fly where I'm from. Okay, we got about 15 minutes left on the Instant Pot, so we're gonna go ahead and turn on this oven. We're gonna set it for 400, and since I'm not familiar with how long it's gonna take to warm up, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it now. And I did turn it on briefly earlier just to see how to turn it on, so that's why it's at 114 degrees. As soon as this switches over, it's gonna show an L, which basically means it's just maintaining pressure, but it will no longer cook it. It'll just be on low heat, let's just say that. And we'll let it sit there and go for 5 minutes on that, and then at that point we'll go ahead and put the release. And there it goes, low 000. It says low 005, we'll flip it over. 3 minutes now, 2 more minutes. I'm just going to pick up this whole thing, I'm going to move it over to here. And usually what I do is I use 2 sets of tongs, but I don't have 2 sets of tongs. I have 2 of these wheat forks and this big set of tongs. So I'm going to try to figure out how to get it without splitting it up. And I'm going to put it on this pan that I've already oiled earlier. And then at that point, we're going to start basting. And we're going to baste it with this delicious Trader Joe's Carolina sauce, which is, I believe is more of a mustard-based sauce. And we're just going to do the top side of the meat and then put it in the oven for 10 minutes at 400 degrees. And there we go. And I'm going to hit this button. Y'all get ready for the show. Got it done depressurizing here. I'm going to bring it over here. Don't have a very good angle here, but at least you can see what I'm doing over here. I want to say that's about enough. It's going to lock until it's safe enough to open up. Oh my goodness. Y'all need to take a look at this. Is that not awesome? Usually I take 2 tongs and I'll put it down, meat side up.
Oh,
You know what I'm
is
saying?
this one here?
Yeah, so we're going to do one at a time. We're going to place it to where we get all 4 sets of ribs on the paper at once. Oh!
Yeah,
Lost one.
sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes it doesn't work out quite like you want it to. Alright, there you go. Put that, we'll kind of get that here together. Put that right here. Ready for the next attempt? That one? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we're gonna try to do this together. Nope. Make it a little bit of a mess, but what's the point of ribs if they're not a little messy? Okay, this one we're gonna have to flip the other way.
Crap. Sorry. Okay.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. We might have to spoon that out.
Folks,
Just-
not everything always goes to plan.
We're gonna have to spoon that out. Let's do this. Okay.
Okay. So we just destroyed one of them. And by destroy, I mean it didn't come out quite like we wanted.
Here.
Here we go. Now I'm serious, you need to have 2 sets of tongs when you do this, but we are traveling. And we didn't think to bring 2 sets of tongs. I mean, adventures of
Sorry.
cooking.
Sorry, that burnt.
See how we're gonna pick it up? Okay, now we're gonna walk it all the way over to here. 2 tongs, folks, 2 tongs. Just gonna lather the top portions up here with this Carolina style barbecue sauce. Now, I'm a Texan, and I do like my barbecue. Briskets are a big thing in Texas. Anything beef. Big brisket lover and a big steak lover. But I gotta tell you, there's something about pork ribs that are absolutely delicious. And I'll adopt that. But we're in Oklahoma. Somebody tell me what's Oklahoma's focus in barbecue? I really don't know. I didn't see any barbecue places around here. I saw some Tex-Mex places. What other kind of food did we see out here besides the normal fast food, Carolyn? Well, yeah, just pizza and stuff.
Pizza places.
Oh, yeah, there were some artisan pizza places, that's true.
Mexican food places. I did see a barbecue. I want to say I saw a barbecue sign, restaurant sign, but I don't know.
And the magical continue. Will you open the oven for me? Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right. We're doing corn on the cob, and what else we're doing?
Salad.
And what else?
Salad.
There we go. Pork ribs in an Instant Pot. Absolutely delicious. We're definitely smoking up the place. Well, good morning. It's Sunday, May 16th, 2021. I'm waking up here. Just did a lot of editing this morning. And my goodness, I'm fat. I gotta lose some weight. Nothing like editing your own videos to see that. We had quite the fire last night and kept it going. It got pretty big there for a bit. Went outside earlier this morning. Carolyn's out here looking for a deer. She saw a deer yesterday. Got pretty excited about it. I think they startled each other. Man, the weather's perfect out here today. Good morning. If you would like to stay in the same cabin we did, we stayed in the Arrington here. And here's the information for you if you're interested. Looks like a truck hit this post, or the sign at least. A great place to put your advertising on the trash cans of these rental cabins. This cracked me up for some reason. Cans must remain out by the road. No fish, no ashes. If you don't follow these rules, there's a $100 fine. In front of our cabin is this old wagon. Looks like an old hay wagon. Seen better days. Don't think it's very functional at this time. So this is how you pay for the parks here. Fairly simple, but the problem is trying to find these signs. They weren't easily accessible everywhere. Here's the bottom of the spillway here. I bet this is the area where everybody's going trout fishing. I get myself a good pair of hiking shoes, but this stuff I can get into all the time.
Are you leaving
No,
a trail marker?
I don't need it. I don't need it if we're going to be this close to the river. If we're going to go up the line.
No, I don't want to go too. What? You should have brought our tank.
There's a marker up
I
there?
should have brought my tank.
I said it.
I thought that was a bear or something. It's another person.
Oh gosh.
I was like, I hear an animal.
Oh my
It is an animal. It's a human animal. Marco!
Robin Hood. Robin Hood. Maid Marian.
It is quite a drop down there. So like at least 100 feet. If the camera gives it justice. And we're just wearing tennis shoes, not the appropriate footwear for this type of exercise. called a water strider. He kind of just strides across the water there. When he jumps and he will shoot forward really fast. He goes. Lots of fish swimming around here. Can y'all see them? He's zipping along around there.
Oh yeah, tadpoles. Oh, that's a lot. Every little thing with legs.
And you can actually see legs coming out of some of them.
That's insane.
Those
But-
are those bugs, right?
No, those are tadpoles. Those
At
are
the
little
bottom?
frogs.
Look at the bottom. The thing's moving.
That thing right there?
Yeah. Stick your hand in
No,
there
no,
and it'll
not
start
that thing.
moving. They were moving like crazy earlier.
Oh, I see the black ones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The very bottom. See?
But if you look over, there was one over here, and
That
you can,
water's not very full.
and you can see legs starting to form on some of them, the back legs.
Some of them are getting big.
Yeah, this water is a lot warmer than the water
Oh, yeah.
in the river.
There's a few in here. Look at them.
A whole mess of tadpoles, and you can see their back legs and front legs starting to form here. That's a whole mess of frogs. Gonna take care of a whole mess of bugs in the area for us. That's a road there we took at the very top of the spillway. Don't realize how high it is until you see it from a different angle. I will tell you this, if it's a hot summer's day, just being next to this water is nice and chilly. Even when it rains when you're on vacation, it's peaceful. It's our last morning out here. We'll be heading home soon. Just opened the door here to my bedroom. And there's a wild deer out there. I think I slightly startled him. And a squirrel. That's it. Let's go. Stopped at the first gas station. Gas is $2.73 a gallon here. And $3.27 for premium. I don't think I'm going to get mid-grade here. That must have been a special rate just for my pump. It's $3 and 0.9 cents here. A little over 10 gallons for $27.50. Glad y'all got to hang out with us on our vacation here. It's been a lot of fun for both of us.
Yep.
What do you think of it?
I had a lot of fun, very relaxing.
Nice to be out in the woods sometimes. So, but for now, until next week, y'all take care. Be safe. Bye.